Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is The Last Message. And the text level is for learn about doing actions and talking about doing actions, how to tell someone else words and asking little questions at the end of a sentence. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
The last message. The darkness crept in like a thief, stealing the light from the world. It was as if the very fabric of reality had been torn apart, leaving only an endless void. I remembered the day Charlie Klein sent the first internet message, April 29, 1971. Who could have known that it would be the last? The message. Hello burst onto the screen like a firework, but now it was just a reminder of what we had lost. As I walked through the empty streets, the silence was deafening. The only sound was the creaking of old computers, their screens flickering with messages that would never be sent. I stumbled upon an ancient terminal, its key still warm from the last user's touch. I hesitated for a moment before typing. Low again. The screen flickered to life, displaying the message one last time. It was as if the world was trying to send one final farewell. But it was too late. The darkness had consumed everything, leaving only an eternal void.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I loved how the novel explored the theme of darkness and void in such a unique way.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat when Charlie Klein's message low burst onto the screen for the last time. It was like a punch to the gut.
I think what really stood out to me was how the novel used the concept of a void to represent the loss of something bigger than ourselves, like the internet itself.
As an educator, I appreciated how the novel taught us about the importance of taking things for granted and being mindful of our actions. It's a valuable lesson for students and adults alike.
I also loved how the novel explored the idea of nostalgia and how it can be both comforting and painful at the same time.
And I think the way the author used the old terminal to send Charlie Klein's message low one last time was a brilliant touch. It really added to the sense of closure and finality.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around how the novel managed to make me feel both sad and hopeful at the same time. It's like it tapped into something deep within me.
As a teacher, I would definitely recommend this novel to my students as a thought-provoking and engaging read. It's a great way to spark discussions and debates about the themes and ideas presented.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What event was remembered in the story? A. Charlie Klein's birthday. B. The first internet message sent. C. The last message sent. D. The darkness fell on the world. E. Charlie Klein's death. The answer is B. The first internet message sent. Question 2. Who sent the first internet message? A. Billy. B. Carrie. C. Meg. D. Le. E. Charlie Klein. The answer is E. Charlie Klein. Question 3. What was left after the darkness consumed everything? A. A void. B. The world. C. The internet. D. Charlie Klein's message. E. Billy's computer. The answer is A. A void. Question 4. Who was on the edge of their seat when Charlie Klein's message low burst onto the screen? A. Billy. B. Carrie. C. Meg. D. Leah. E. The narrator. The answer is B. Carrie. Question 5. What was the theme of the novel? A. Love and loss. B. Darkness and void. C. Nostalgia and hope. D. Forgotten and remembered. E. The importance of taking things for granted. The answer is B. Darkness and void. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.